Hey guys, so today's video is a little bit different. I'm not going to do a tutorial. I'm actually going to talk a bit about stuff that I would bring for traveling, and basically these are also my personal must-have items that I use on myself and I love to death. Normally when you think of traveling, you probably think like, you know, you bring one brush, one eyeshadow, one lipstick and that's it. I'm not like that. It's not that I'm vain, it's just that I really prefer to stick to my routine. Even though I'm on a holiday, I want to still, you know, look how I normally look, whether I'm at home or whether I'm in another country. I prefer using, you know, whatever products I use back here in Singapore. So the reason why I'm doing this is because after Hari Raya is going to be on the 30th of August, which is coming up really soon. I'm so excited. Basically after Hari Raya, I'm going to go to Perth for a while. My best friend lives in Perth, so I'm going to go visit her for a bit, and I will be gone from like the 3rd to 11th of September. So about 8 or 9 days, and I'm really excited because number one, it's my first time going to Perth. I've never been to Perth before. I've been to like other parts of Australia but never to Perth, and yeah, but I have heard that it's really dull and boring. I don't know, but I mean, I'm excited because my best friend's there and I haven't seen her for months and I just want to spend time with her. And then I've got tons of other friends who are also in Perth and everybody wants to meet up also. And yeah, and it's also my first time traveling alone, so I'm a little bit nervous about that, but everybody's trying to assure me that I'll be fine. So anyway, I wanted to do a video about what I would bring along with me when I go traveling. Normally when I go traveling, whether it's, you know, even if it's like Australia or whether it's Jakarta or whether it's just across the causeway to Malaysia, I still have a certain amount of stuff that I like to bring. Doesn't matter how far or how near my holiday trip is. For me, I have this bag. I know it's a pretty big bag, but I love it. So cute, look at it. I got this about maybe 5 years back, maybe. Well, 4 or 5 years back, I think. I got it from a makeup store, and I love it because it's such a brilliant size. They don't seem to have this kind of sizes anymore. It's such a brilliant size. Everything fits inside, so it's really perfect. So this is basically what I would bring when I go for a holiday. So I'm just going to go through the stuff with you guys. At the same time, you'll get to know what are my personal favorite items that I cannot do without. Okay, so this would basically be like one of my daily everyday looks, you know. So something that's not too strong, just, you know, eyeliner, couple of not even any eyeshadow color on my eye, just eyeliner, just, you know, defining the cheeks, defining the eyebrows a little bit more, just like that. So I'm going to start how I start with the base and stuff like that. So of course, first one I will bring is my Makeup Forever All Matte Primer. I cannot do without this. Love this to death. I've got like about 3 or 4 bottles right now because I use them on all my clients, and I love it because number one, it helps to it helps your makeup last longer, which is really good. Perth is gonna be cold, I know, not so cold, but about 8 degrees, between 8 to 20 degrees, which is which is really cold for me because I can't even stand aircon, you know. So 8 to 20 degrees is gonna be pretty cold for me. So in Singapore already the weather is so hot, and when I use this, my makeup stays on, so this is perfect. And it also helps to kind of fill in the lines a little bit, so, you know, your fine lines are not as obvious. Okay, and then I don't want to wear a heavy duty foundation when I'm out in Perth, just because I feel like, you know, I don't really need so much coverage anyway. So I'm using my tinted moisturizer by Elizabeth Arden. Okay, and this one is brilliant because it's got SPF as well, and I use number 3. I'm actually using number 2 and number 3. I've got both, but I find number 3 suits me better. Number 2 is fine too, but I just find number 3 gives a bit more color to my face. So tinted moisturizer. If you want to use foundation, I guess you could, but I don't really like caking up too much, and I don't think I need too much coverage other than my hideous dark circles. So tinted moisturizer. And then my concealers, must have. I have 2 concealers. The first one, of course, is Amazing Cosmetics. I use 10, right, and it's super amazing. It's crazy expensive. It's like $63 for this size, and I think the smaller size, which is like this size, is like $40 or something in Singapore. But it's brilliant because you need the smallest amount and you can really conceal just about any dark circle. I use a lot of these on my clients. I've got all the different shades, and it's amazing. It's really brilliant. But the problem with Amazing Cosmetics concealer is that it tends to get a little bit orange, and after it oxidizes, so I like to use another color on top of that, just to brighten up the eye area. So lately what I've been using is the ZA concealer. This is the Concealer Perfection, and I love it. I never thought I would actually be able to use it because, you know, they don't really have much shades, and I think they have 3 shades. I'm using number 2. So if you're darker than me, you can definitely find something that's similar, that, you know, that's gonna work out for you. So I'm using this right now. Normally what I would do is when I use this, I pair it with any other concealer like Stage Cosmetics or LA Girl Cosmetics. Lately I've been using this and I really like this a lot. It's pretty lightweight and it stays put, so it's really good. So these 2 are my concealers. And of course, for applying foundation and concealer, I don't want to use a brush because number 1, I'm just not really a big fan of brushes. I don't mind using brushes, but I prefer not to. And I prefer sponges also, especially because if you're going to be on a holiday, you don't want to be cleaning your brushes every other day. It's going to be very tiring. So I'm going to just so I like to use sponges. These are disposable sponges. You can get that kind of for about 3 or 4 US, no, 3 or 4 Singapore dollars, and it's brilliant. This is actually disposable, so once you're done, you can throw them away. Or no, I prefer to bring 4 so I can like use. What I do is I cut them into half. So like this is 1 sponge. So this is 1 sponge. What I do is I just cut them into half right down here. So I have 2 sponges. So basically I've got 8 sponges. So once I'm done with them each day, I can throw them away. Or if you don't want to, you can always keep them. Remember, if you're using them on yourself, you can definitely wash them. You can wash with baby shampoo or soap and you can reuse them. If I'm using my clients, the minute I'm done, I throw it away because it's no more hygienic. But for myself, I tend to reuse them. And these are so cheap, so you can, you know, get them. I got them at Sasa. You can get them at any drugstore or something. And then yeah, so onto the eyes. I prefer not to use eyeshadow. It's just something, you know, quicker and easy. Like today's look is not eyeshadow, just powder on my lips, that's it. But I like to use cream eyeshadows. My latest craze would be the Chanel, what is this called? It's a cream eyeshadow. It's called Illusion Ombre, and it's really sparkly and I love it so much. It's a white. I just use it as a highlight here. So you can see it's kind of subtle, but it's got a slight shimmer to it. Really lovely. And it stays put the whole day, so it's really good. I like it because it's got shimmer on it, so you know, you can either use it for day or night. It's just nice. If you think that this one is a bit too shimmery for your liking, you can always go for the similar one, Makeup Forever, the Aqua Cream, which I use in all my tutorials. Okay, it's just that I find this a little bit more sheer, but with tons of shimmer, which I love, so I prefer to use the Chanel one. Basically also because I just bought it and it's so full and I want to make use of it. So you can choose either, or I prefer to use a Chanel one. And the Chanel one is brilliant because you can not only use it as a highlight, but you can also use it on your nose. You know, the nose bridge here, apply a bit to your cheeks, just to give a bit of shimmer to your cheeks if you're heading out or something. And then like I said, I don't really like using eyeshadow lately for my day-to-day basis. So if I am gonna use, I prefer to go for cream eyeshadow. So I'm not bringing all three, I'm just showing you the different options that you have. What I like to use is, for example, like a gunmetal shade or a dark brown. Nothing too bright, so it's something that I can use daily and it still looks natural. So either you can use the Aqua Cream eyeshadows, which are brilliant and stay in place the whole day. The reason why you notice I'm using cream eyeshadows rather than powder eyeshadows is because these are perfect. These are awesome stuff because number 1, they're waterproof, smudge proof, crease proof, and they will last you the whole day no matter how hot you are. Even if you're in some really tropic part of the world and you know you're feeling really hot, you can perspire, this will stay on. So these are brilliant. So I either use the Makeup Forever Aqua Cream, or I will use the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Is this Double Wear? Let me see. Yeah, Double Wear Stay in Place Cream Eyeshadow Cream. Okay, or the latest one that came up from Shiseido. It's this really pretty, I don't know whether you can see, but it's actually black with like some flecks of green inside. Don't know if they can see that, but it's super pretty. So you can use either of these. These are great stuff because they will really stay in place. And then for my lashes, eyelash color, super important. Now I've got my 3 mascaras again. The first one, of course, is the Shiseido Nourishing Mascara Base. It's brilliant stuff. I cannot do without this. I like it basically because I find it helps my lashes to not get too dry, because sometimes when you apply waterproof mascara, you know, after a while you realize that your lashes feel very dry, and when you want to wipe off, sometimes you even have lashes dropping off. So when I use this nourishing mascara base, my lashes don't drop off when I remove my mascara, so I really like this a lot. And of course I find it helps to hold the curl in place. So 2 mascara. The first one is my Dior Show. Can't do without this. If I want a very natural, just clean look, I just use the Dior Show. Want to make it a bit more dramatic, like this one. I don't know whether you can see, but they're really long and curly. I like it a lot. Is the Helena Rubinstein. This is the waterproof one. So that's for my eyelashes. And then for my eyeliner, MAC Pen Ultimate. Can't do without this also. My ultimate favorite eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. So this is my favorite eyeliner. I use it because it's waterproof, it's smudge proof as well, and it stays on, and you can easily just create a nice wing tip because it's a really fine tip pen. So then moving on to my eyebrows, cannot do without this also, the Makeup Forever eyebrow corrector. Right, it's a really another brilliant waterproof smudge proof product. For just to fill in your brows, you can choose, they have several dark colors and lighter colors. I like this one, which is number 3, I think. Yeah, number 3, and it's like a dark chocolate brown color. So I just use it to fill in my brows, and I use the MAC 208 brush. It's a small angled brush, and it's really fine, and it gives a very nice even application. And then for my cheeks, I have 2 items as well. This one is a Crayolan blusher. Really lovely. You can see it's a super sweet peachy color, and it's really nice and natural on the cheeks. Okay, so that's for the blusher that I would bring. And then you've got to have a bit of glow, of course. So you can either bring a bronzer. I prefer to bring this multicolor system by Inglot. Right, it's like a face mosaic kind of thing, and it's really pretty. You know, you can mix them all together. You can use that separately. You can get a very nice, you know, shine on the skin. Really pretty. I really like this a lot. And then finally for the lips, I have MAC Strip Down Lip Pencil. Okay, it's a brown shade. I'm using it right now. Whatever I showed you, basically I'm using it right now. It's a brown lip pencil. This is something very natural, and then I top it off with my favorite lipstick. This is from Chanel. I've been using it for a couple of months now already. I really love it. Number 81. I think I've been using it for a year now, I think. Yeah. So it's this really pretty brown shade. It's almost finishing, but it's really pretty. I really like it a lot. Yeah. Just a very nice natural brown shade, pretty sheer. And of course, finally, I totally forgot. When I'm done with my tinted moisturizer, of course, when you use tinted moisturizer, you don't need to set this with powder. You can just use it on its own. But because I'm going to be applying concealer, I need to set it. So I prefer to have more coverage, and I go for my Elizabeth Arden powder. This is the Mineral Pure Finish Mineral Powder Foundation. Right, I use number 2. And I love this product like crazy. I've got like about 3 of these at home because I'm so fearful that it's gonna finish. I have nothing to use, so I have, yeah, I'm a bit crazy. So I have a couple of these at home. This is brand new because I just bought it for my trip. So basically, it comes with a puff, and it comes with, let's remove this. Okay, it's like a little grinder, and then you just twist it, and then your powder comes out, and you can use it. So that's really very good. So yeah, that's basically what I would bring when I go out for traveling, you know, wherever. Even if I'm like, you know, doesn't matter how, I think it doesn't really matter how far you go or how long or how short your trip is. I just prefer to have these products because these are what I'm used to using. So yeah, that was basically all the stuff that I would probably bring inside my little pouch for traveling. Hope you guys had fun. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon.